Hi, this is Mark Black, speaker, author, and founder of Your Best Year Yet, answering your 10 frequently asked questions and sharing with you the 10 questions you should be asking but probably aren't about how to handle challenging situations in your life, like job loss, losing a loved one, dealing with divorce, or some other challenge. And this last question is probably the most powerful question you can ask, and yet it's one that most people never do. What if you had 1 year left to live? How would you live them? What would you want to spend that time doing? How would you want to invest the last days you spent on this planet? Because here's the thing. At 23 years old, I was faced with what potentially might be the last year of my life. And it quickly taught me that most of us lose sight of the fact that at some point life is going to end. That we don't know when the last day is going to come. We all hope to live a nice long life, but frankly, we know that that may not happen. But even if it does, it's helpful to live with that idea that we aren't immortal, that there isn't an infinite amount of time, and that if we have things that we want to do, we need to get cracking and start doing them. And so if I told you you had a year left to live, how would you spend that time? Do some brainstorming. Now, I ask you, what if you had a year left, not what if you had 1 day left, because I don't want this to be a list about calling everybody you love and saying goodbye to everybody. It's not that imminent, right? You've got a year. How would you want to be spending that time? A year is a long, long time in some ways, and yet when we think about it as the last year of our life, it seems awfully short. But it's a great tool to use to put things in perspective and help you drill down on what really matters to you and what you really want to be doing. Let's face it, your working years are the prime years of your life. Most people will spend between the ages of 20, 22, all the way up to potentially 70 working. Even if you live to be 100, that's almost half of your life. For most people, it's going to be more than half. And you're spending a minimum 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, doing whatever that is. Isn't that way too much of your life to be spent doing something you don't love? I think it is. And so using this question of what if you had a year left to live should help you drill down on what it is you really want to be spending your time doing, which will ultimately lead you to creating the life you really want to live, which is what this is all about. And so it leads me right into, again, pointing you to yourbestyearyet.ca, where we can teach you the step-by-step process of how you can create the best year you've ever had. So I hope that tip is helpful for you. For more information, go to yourbestyearyet.ca, and we look forward to seeing you there.